Hey guys, well, that's a bit embarrassing. I just did my entire unboxing video and never hit record at the beginning. So I've already gone through and opened up all of this stuff, but I'm just going to go back through and show you guys what I got. So first up is the little booklet that tells us about the items and gives us the theme for this month. So the theme this month is rugged terrain. On there, got five items this month. So you can see they go down the side there and then into the middle. Extra information. We got our tips. And then on the back here, we've got brand discounts. So we got a packed box as far as items go for this month. The first thing that I pulled out, if you watched my Karen unboxing video, this is going to look very familiar, but the first item that I pulled out for May's Nomadik box is the same thing I got in my Karen box, and that is this Nature's Willow Bite Balm. So hopefully it works good, because now I have two of them, but it's always good to have backups. So one can go in the pack, one can go in the trailer for camping. So got a nice little tube of Bite Balm. The next thing I pulled out is actually probably one of my favorite things from this box, even though it's not like a super expensive thing, and it's the sticker for this month. I just think that's really cool. I really like orange. I like the colors of it. I like their design for their sticker for this month. So, pretty neat. Gonna have to find a good spot to put that on. Next up, just another smaller item. Just another typical thing that you get in here, which is an electrolyte pack. So this is electrolytes and 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C, elderberry, and zinc. It's daily hydration with immune system boost, and the flavor is Berry Blast. So we got this little Hydralyte packet. And this is for 7 ounces of water, so a lot of them will be like for a typical like plastic water bottle that you get, like the disposable ones. But this one's for a little bit lower amount of water, so 7 ounces of water for this guy. Berry Blast, not my favorite flavor. I don't really like blueberry flavor anything, but I'll try it out, see what it tastes like. Hopefully it's good. Got 3 more items. First thing is something that I see like all over Amazon and different places, and it's one of these Paracord bracelets. Here's the wrapper for this guy. So this is Exploria Supply Company, the Exploria Emergency Paracord Bracelet 4-in-1 survival kit. So you got paracord, you got a compass, you got a whistle on there, and then there's like this kind of cutting edge here. Clips together, and then it's got this guy to adjust the size of it so that it fits on your wrist. And I did just try it on, and it fits probably at about the halfway point for me, and I've got pretty good sized wrists, so should fit a good range of people, probably your average adult range, but would be pretty large on like a kiddo or something. But yeah, survival bracelet kind of thing. I suppose I can test the whistle. That is a really weak whistle, but it has a whistle on there, so little survival bracelet. Next up we have a fire starter. I know for like a lot of camping guides they say to have a primary fire system and then a backup one, and I know some people carry matches and then they'll use something like this as their backup. I've never actually played around with these things. I remember like an elementary school field trip where you had to like try and use them to get a spark onto like a cotton ball. I was not very good at it, so I guess this gives me something to practice with in case I ever need to use something like this instead of my two forms of fire, which is a lighter and matches as a backup. But be good to have, good to play around with, probably a skill that I should learn for fire starting if I'm gonna get into camping and hiking and that kind of stuff that I've been doing this summer. It's also got a nice little hex key on here, and it's always good to have another bottle cap opener around. And that was Yuko's Survival Fire Striker. So this guy. And it's got little instructions on the back on how to use it. And then the last item is an item that I got spoiled for me because it was the reason why Nomadik said that this box was delayed. So we were supposed to be getting, and it even has the description for, the Gearade Bury utility knife in the little information thing. And apparently that got held up at like a port or something. Just got really delayed, so they ended up replacing it with a different knife, which is Gearade Kotu knife. When I looked them up online, they seemed fairly similar. Both of them are a 3-inch rigid knife. So this one's got a little sheath for you to put it in. It's got a nice clip on the back. Got this little tab that holds it in there securely, and then you've got a glass breaker on the end here. You've got a little hole you could throw some paracord through or something if you wanted to hang it on something. Got another bottle cap opener here, and then we've got a serrated knife edge, and then this sharp edge for the blade. And then this is just a nice grip area for while you're using it. No, carry a knife with me. I've got a little folding pocket knife, which you've probably seen in some of my other videos that I use for opening envelopes, boxes, stuff like that. But I've never really carried a knife before, but I guess I can see how it would be really useful just to have, probably for opening envelopes and boxes that are stuff like that. I don't really see myself needing it for much else, but just a nice knife to throw in the camper trailer and have if we need it. So that is the big item for this box. I'm sure some survival knife people are going to be super excited about this thing or have a lot of complaints about this particular knife. For me, it's a knife. It's nice. It'll work. But overall, useful items. Nothing really too exciting for me this month, although I do know that watching some other YouTubers that do unboxings, they've been asking for stuff like this, so interesting stuff to have, something to play around with, but not necessarily something that's right up my alley. More focused on, you know, hanging around the campsite, going places that are nice, like we just went to Door County and went to some wineries, brought back some bottles of wine, hung out, ate cheese, had a fire, that kind of stuff. Not really a huge outdoors survival type person. But we'll see what we can do with these things, and I will put down in the comments if I'm ever able to like actually start a fire with one of these things. Maybe you guys can give me some tips on how to use these properly. And I really hope this bug bite stuff works, but I will let you know an update on that as well down in the description if I start using it and have a lot of opinions on it. So thank you guys for hanging out. Sorry I am not ripping into the envelope and opening stuff up for you live. Can't believe I forgot to hit record. But this is Nomadik's May box, and if you want to catch the next one when it releases, go ahead and subscribe and hit that bell icon so you know when it comes out. And we should have some June videos coming up here pretty soon, seeing as we're well into June already. Alright, see you guys later.